Alright, so today we're going to take yet another look at the Boss SY-200 synthesizer pedal. And today we're going to be covering some of the dual sounds that we have. So we've been covering all the different sounds available within it and then the different variations that we have. So there's 9 dual sounds that we'll be able to take a look at. I'm using the same setup that I've been using for these other videos, which is my Telecaster into my ultrasound DI Plus, and then the SY-200 is in the effects loop of that. So let's go ahead and just check the clean tone. And just again, no amp simulations, no IRs, cab sims, anything like that. You're just hearing direct guitar signal, and when the effect comes on, it's no dry signal at all. I might pull it in for a thing or two, but let's go ahead and check this out. So first variation of the dual settings, and I don't have a list of like what the combinations are. They're just a little bit more complex than some of the original ones, and it's not like that they're stacked or like one into the other. They're kind of going parallel. So I think this one sounds like it's got some of the strings, maybe organ mixed in there. The expression pedal is set to control a tone, so that's the tone all the way down. It's kind of nice. Changes quite a bit as you push it forward. Let's pull it back. You just use this to kind of dial it in, or you could fade in notes. Let's there's only 9 of these, so let's experiment a little bit more. There's a dry signal in there. There's an A chord. We can handle the chords okay. Let's do this. Let's mess with, we have resonance. Well, the resonance was up pretty high. So this is about halfway. This is all the way down. Let's hear it all the way up. But there's some difference. Let's check the depth. Depth was in the middle. Now it's all the way up. Cool. Of course, we can grab these sounds and let them just hang out. Doesn't really let you morph the sound after you hold it there, which is interesting. Alright, and let's see. And the depth all the way down. A little bit more tame with it all the way down. And it says the first variation. Let's go ahead and keep moving. So variation number 2. I think it's maybe one of the bells mixed with the bass. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Chords okay. Let's mix in the dry signal, so we're getting kind of like 3 sounds. And you can hear the latency's not that bad at all, but it's a little bit more than a straight analog signal's gonna have. Maybe it only matters if you're stacking multiple things that have a little bit of delay to them, or not delay, but the note comes kind of after it there. Let's see, tone. So if you pull the tone down, it goes all the way dry. If it's all the way down, there is something going on that's very, very subtle. Kind of bring it in. Latency was the word that I was looking for just a moment ago. If you're stacking things with a bunch of latency, they can start to add up. solid in there. Let's go up on the resonance. Oh, was it halfway? This is all the way up. This is all the way down. Let's go to the depth. It's right in the middle, all the way up. The bass definitely gets a little bit more in your face with the depth all the way up. Cut it out. That's cool. It's kind of different. Let's see what's the depth back here. Yeah, it doesn't do that. It's interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next variation. This is variation number 3. Not sure if that's a pad that I'm hearing or something else. I'm not sure on this one quite as much. Although that envelope sound, I don't know if it's the bass. It had kind of like that envelope reaction. It's real bright if the tone is up like that. It's kind of fun to morph around on this one. That's cool. Let's mess with the resonance. I definitely made a change there. Resonance down. Takes away that kind of washy sounds that you're hearing there. So that's pretty effective. Let's hear the depth. So there's tones there that are getting brought out too, and that's all the way down. Here's back to the depth. Cool. Let's go up to the next variation, number 4. So this one to me sounds like the organ. Maybe it's organ and bell, I'm not sure. And most of the chords okay. Let's pull the tone back. Tone forward. Cool. Let's mess with the resonance here. It's interesting. It's kind of in your face, but it can make for an interesting lead line. Let's see. Let's pull the resonance back all the way down. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, let's mess with the depth. Depth all the way up. Depth all the way down. Huh. Almost sounds like a horn synth. With the depth down like that. Cool. Let's see. That's with the depth all the way down. And the resonance all the way down. So let's turn that back up. Drop the depth down. That did change it some. Let's put it back here to 50. Alright, go on to the next variation, number 5. Okay. It definitely sounds like some bass in there. And you know, we have to consider that we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different settings left to go. So this could be a mix of something that we haven't heard yet. I did consider maybe saving this one for last, but it makes sense to do it this way since it's kind of going around the dial clockwise. Definitely is very noisy, and there is one that we're going to cover that's called noise. Let's see, that's kind of messing with the tone. I don't get too crazy with it. Let's go all the way up on the resonance. Okay. That changed it quite a bit. And dropping it down. Still got some bass to it, but it's not nearly as, like, up front. Not nearly as present. Alright, let's do the depth all the way up. Depth all the way down. Felt like there was a lot more difference in the resonance than the depth on that one. Let's go ahead to the next one, number 6. Oh, cool. So it's very... This got to be like a lead tone with something in there. And there's definitely like a harmony going on there. I'll have to see if I can figure out what's going on there. So that's the tone. It's still very bright, no matter where the tone is set. So let's see what the resonance does. Resonance all the way down. Back in the middle, all the way up. That's kind of cool. Let's see what the depth does. Whoa. Not what I expected. Let's cut it down. Very fast response. Kind of gated too, like if I hit it kind of light. Good sustain though, until it dies off. Cool. Let's see. So that was with the depth way down on it. That one's kind of cool. So again, that is variation number 6, and let's see, we've got 3 more to go. So this is going to be number 7. Let's mess with that tone. Okay, kind of subtle. Not sure which one this is. If it's maybe one of these sweep ones, kind of seems like that's what it's about. Let's mess with the resonance. Okay, so bringing up the resonance kind of adds this envelope filter kind of sound to it. Very lo-fi at that level. Let's bring in some of the dry sound. Just kind of have it. I mean, this isn't even what I would consider a clean signal. It's just a direct signal. Kind of cool to have that in the background, so that's a pretty useful effect there. Very different than the other ones. You expect the duals to be kind of out there and in your face, but let's see what this one is capable of. So with resonance all the way up, there's a little bit more sound, like the envelopey to that. Let's bring up the depth. I still got the direct signal in there. Let's bring that down. It's kind of cool. Let's bring the depth down. Yeah, definitely not something that's like a lead part like that last variation was. So that's pretty different. Let's go ahead and check out variation number 8. That was just a single note, just the low E hit open. tone on it. Not nearly as gated as that other one was too. It's very very rich. I'm just barely hitting an A chord. Don't have, you know, a ton of controls over it like maybe some larger pedals might have, but still, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so seems like when you grab a tone with this, at least with this setting, that you can still solo with the other sound underneath it. That's cool. And of course, if you mix the dry in, then that would be there too. Let's do, let's see well, I guess, did I mess around with this one? Let's go up on the resonance. Down on the resonance. Alright, depth. Going up on the depth. Okay, I didn't think I was hearing much at first, but now I can really hear it. Depth all the way down. Back in the middle there. Alright, and let's see. Do we have one more? Yep, number 9. It's pretty aggressive. I'm actually going to pull the volume down on this one a little bit. Let's mess with the tone. So it almost goes to nothing when it's all the way down. Sweep it in like that. That's kind of cool. I set it back here, and then resonance. Let's mess with that. Resonance all the way down. Resonance going all the way up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know that it likes the chords as much as some of the other ones. Let's bring that back down. Probably wouldn't go too high on that. I like it lower than I did really high. And then let's go up with the depth. Almost sounds like it makes it more just kind of wide rather than deep. And that's interesting. Bring the depth all the way down and get this long envelope in. It's really long fade in. So what happens if I set the depth at 10? Still takes it a while. Or does it become a little bit faster? Here's 30. Interesting. Let's say 25. Wild pretty quick. Okay, so number 9, that's a pretty powerful one. Honestly, you know, I thought 6, it was kind of out there, but I liked the sounds that it was doing there. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Those were the dual sounds. Looks like I still have sweep noise, sound effects, sequencer, and arpeggio left to go. So still 5 more of these. I'll try to get them knocked out here before too long so I can get back to some of the other stuff. I've already borrowed a few other pedals and returned a few to people and stuff. So yeah, I've got some stuff kind of backlogged, if you will, that I'd like to take a look at here. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it for today. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys again here soon. Thanks.